Hey everybody, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm going to run through the zodiac signs tonight. We're going to start with Ophiuchus, then Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, and then last of the night will be Cancer. Welcome to you all. Welcome back to those of you who have joined me before. Happy Sunday to you all. If you want to find out what this lineup looks like, go ahead and pop over to the Key Facebook page and it will be listed there. And if you are watching later on YouTube, all of those timestamps are in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, hit all the buttons. Let's say a quick blessing. We're going to get rolling with Ophiuchus. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here today and in every single breath that we take. We ask that you direct our hands, our hearts, our words, and our minds to work your will in our lives each day. And we ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right, we are going to start with Ophiuchus. I'm going to start with this Tarot of Wonderland. Guys, I'm going to get as far as I can through these readings. But if I have to pause and turn it off and record later, I will. I've had a cold, but I think I may also have seasonal allergies. So we'll just see how it goes. Anyway, let's see how we are doing with Ophiuchus. Happy birthday, Ophiuchus, if it has been your birthday or it's about to be your birthday. If you're an Ophiuchus, you would be born between November 29th and December 17th, I think. Feel free to look it up on the Google if you're interested. I have the Sun card out for Ophiuchus. This is truly the happiest card in the deck. All right, let's be honest. This is the card of Leo, but it's also a card of coming out of depression. It's a card of strength being restored. It's a card of energy being restored to you. This is a feeling of all things going well. This is very nice. I have the Hangman on its side. That's the card of Pisces. And then I have the Four of Cups over here. Hold on, let me get a couple more out here. All right, so this Ophiuchus that I am reading for, interesting stuff. Whoever you are, it feels like you've been waiting on somebody to reach out to you, or you've been waiting to reach out to somebody else, or you've been waiting to take action on a situation. It feels like you have been kind of self-isolating for a little while here, Ophiuchus, kind of looking back on the past, kind of looking back on the things that have gone wrong, perhaps in past relationships, past situations. This whole while you've been self-isolating and kind of being up in your feels. It feels like love has been sneaking up on you unbeknownst to you. Now, you've recently walked away from something and it was kind of like a final ending, and it feels like you're ready for something new. But for whatever reason, with this Fool in the reverse, we kind of still have you waiting on something else. And with this Hangman energy, I'm going to get out another deck and we're going to see what it is that you're actually waiting for here. This King of Pentacles energy comes in here. This King of Pentacles can be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. It can also be stability coming towards you. This can be the person that you're kind of pulling into your life. I feel like you're pulling in something new, some kind of a new relationship or something like that. There's like a waiting energy here. I'm going to use this vice versa tarot to clarify. Bottom of the deck, yeah, I got the Knight of Cups there, and I got the Tower. I got the Page of Wands. I want to just shuffle a little bit more here. So the Knight of Cups is someone who wants to offer you some kind of love, or offer you some kind of portion of their heart, part of their heart. They want to share an experience of love with you. Quite honestly, I think this is the person that you've left behind. I think that recently somebody reached out to you. They may have wanted to come back towards you, Ophiuchus, and it could have been sort of a surprise when they did. And it feels like it may have been something that kind of fell flat on its face for you in some way. It was an energy you didn't want to commit to in some way, Ophiuchus. And I'm going to slide all of this over here because I feel like you want something different. You want something new. And I think that you're tired of what has been offered to you recently. You're tired of what you've been seeing in the past from past relationships, past people. And that's what that Tower energy was. This, whoever this person is that you're leaving behind, it feels like they reached out with some kind of a message and it just didn't go well. You just didn't receive it well. I don't know what happened in the past. There was some kind of major event that happened that you saw something or someone for what it really, really was. And so you said, no, thank you. And you're kind of ready to move on from that. This Three of Wands is the minor arcana of the Magician for me. The Magician's the card of Ophiuchus for me. As a reader. And this is someone who is trying to manifest a better future for themselves, trying to manifest a healthier partnership for themselves, but they're not really, but there's kind of this energy of, I don't want to try anymore. I don't want to put myself out there any longer. I have the King of Wands here. It feels like you don't want to, it feels like you don't want to put yourself out there anymore, Ophiuchus. It feels like there's this real heavy energy of isolation. And it, quite honestly, it feels very healthy. It feels like someone who's taking a break from dating if you're single. It feels like someone who's taking a break from partnerships, just kind of trying to get back to brass tacks with who they are. There's an energy of healing that comes in with this sun. And it feels like you're waiting on the right person, the right situation to present itself to you, and you haven't seen it yet. I think that's what the situation is, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Well, that's not new news because it's the Four of Cups again, right? So I think you may have been more isolated than you're even willing to admit. I think you're getting tired of it. I think you, this is the vice versa tarot. It's printed on both sides, right? I think that you recognize that the ships have sailed with whoever this other person was, but there's still just kind of this focus on everything that you've lost or everything that is not going well. It's kind of a glass is half empty kind of vibe. But I feel like things are about to improve with this Nine of Cups. That's the wish fulfillment card. It's something coming towards you, someone coming towards you. It's going to surprise you. I have the Magician. For me as a reader, that's the card of Ophiuchus. For a lot of other readers, it's the card of Aries. You do you. This is someone who is making major changes in their lives, and this is someone who has wished on a star previously, and it's about to come true, pretty much, right? Magician energy, Magician energy. It looks like you are about to start something new, and I feel like you're turning your back on some of the toxicities in your recent love life, or I also feel like there's a lot of Ophiuchus energy that's really focusing on healthy lifestyle, what you're eating, what you're drinking, what your sleep habits are like, what your exercise habits are like, who you allow into your circle of friends, who you allow into your energy. I think that you're starting to put all the dots, like connect all the dots as to like how you pulled this last situation into your life and what you don't want to see for the future. And this is somebody who says, until I see something better, I'm not going to see anything or anybody. I think that's great. So I have this 10 of Cups that's coming in for you. And the 10 of Cups is about a tremendous amount of happiness when you finally meet the right person, right? I know that sounds very Hallmark card-ish, but this is the card. And Ophiuchus, it feels like you finally meeting somebody. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Olivia. Also an Ophiuchus. This is you finally pulling in the right person for yourself, right? See the rainbow? I've seen more rainbows this year alone than I have in the last 15 years. It's amazing. For a long time, I didn't see any, and I would always rush out and search the sky, and I could never find them after a rainstorm. This year, I've seen so many. It feels like, Ophiuchus, you're pulling in some major blessings, and this major blessing feels like it comes in the form of a partnership for you. Whoever this person is, they're coming in so slowly. So slowly. But whoever they are, there's a real awakening to them. This person may be also going through a spiritual awakening. You may be also, which is something that happens in a time of self-isolation. I say that because we have the Judgment card out here. This Judgment card is a major wake-up call. This is a major wake-up call to who you want in your life, who you allow into your life. I've got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. That's the card of Sagittarius. And this also has the Magician on the other side, Ophiuchus. But this Wheel of Fortune energy is good karma. It's good things coming towards you. Who is this person real quick like? Because we are just that nosy. Oh, I got the Lovers card on the top of the deck. Of course we do. That's the card of Gemini. There is some kind of love that's coming in for you, Ophiuchus, and I think you are going to be surprised because this person has taken so long to get here. You may have been through a separation with this person. I've got the Fool card out again. It feels like when this person, when you bump into this person again, when this person reaches out to you again, this will be the time when you flip this frown upside down. Remember, I was saying somebody here has been a little pessimistic, glasses half empty, maybe a little bit. When it comes to your love life, this is going to change that. It's going to change your perspective because no longer do we have this Fool energy in the reverse. Now we have it in the upright position. Like it when you give me the repeat cards because that tells me which energies are the most important to you, Ophiuchus. The Fool is the number 0 card in the deck, right? 0. And this means brand new beginning. And this is a lot of hope, a lot of promise. Real quick, like, who is this person you're pulling in? Because this King of Pentacles energy is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, which may be of significance to you. This person may have recently also been through a breakup of some sort, just FYI. And you may also work with this person in some way too. With that with that 8 of Pentacles, put those back in there. Just real quick. Let's use this deck real quick. No. I don't know which one I use. I will use this one. King of Wands. Yep, 9 of Wands. So King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So you got 2 kings out there. You got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. These may be significant zodiac signs about the people that are coming towards you. The King of Wands, and you've got him out there twice. He, she, whatever. It's not about the gender. It's about the energy. But it's very likely one of these signs. If we're looking at it that way. But the King of Wands is someone who is a real go-getter. When they see something that they want, they go after it. There's someone who is fun to be around, very, very attractive, very sexually passionate energy. Someone who, it's like a very alpha type vibe to them. That's how you may pick up on them. There's a lot of... it's just somebody who tells funny jokes, someone who is like, there's just a very warm energy to the King of Wands, as you could imagine, because they're the fire sign king, right? And this Leo energy is present here too, just FYI. All right, Ophiuchus. You know, I feel like you guys had love last week. So if this isn't something that's happening for you yet, just know that these are the energies that are coming towards you. I mean, I got the Lovers card. I got the Magician out, like in a couple of different ways here. I see that you are really not intending to go back to what you were invested in before ever again. And that really frees up your energy to be focused on something new and something better for yourself. And it feels like you're tired of being alone. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being alone. I think being alone is fantastic. I think that being alone is when we experience the most spiritual growth. But there's also a lot to be said for being in a partnership as well. Think of how much you learn from the people that are the closest to you, right? So when it's time, and it's okay if it's time for you to get back out there. A lot of love coming towards you, Ophiuchus. And like I said last week, I remember saying to you, if you don't want to fall in love soon, don't leave the house, right? So maybe it's time to get back out there. Thanks for letting me read for you, Ophiuchus. Next up, we have Sagittarius. We are going to use this Marielle Tarot for Sagittarius. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, I got the Temperance on. Oh, snap, Saggy. You guys may have love coming towards you too, because I have the Temperance card, which is you, and then I got the Ace of Cups on top of that. That's a lot. Okay, so Temperance is your card, and you're in the upright position, which is a great sign. So I have you feeling really, really good. This is your birthday month. Happy birthday to you, Sagittarius. And with this Ace of Cups, this can be new love, a new love relationship coming towards you. And this can also be a lot of self-love for yourself as well. It's very healthy, very happy. I got the Page of Wands in the reverse. So the Page of Wands in the reverse can be, I feel like whoever has recently, it's very similar to the Ophiuchus reading we just did a moment ago. Someone recently reached out to you, or there could be a lot of people reaching out to you, and it feels like you're shutting people down everywhere you go. There's like this real energy of I'm not interested, because this person knows what is right for them. They know who is right for them. There may be something for you in that Ophiuchus reading, Sagittarius. All right, I have the Seven of Wands that comes out on its side here. This is someone who's kind of bracing themselves for some kind of a battle. And this can also be the energy of you no longer wanting to invest in any kind of drama of any kind in your life. Feels like someone may have tried to start some kind of a, there's like some kind of instigatory message here or something, and you were just like, no, thank you. No drama. Do not bring it in this place. Return to sender. Six of Wands in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse is someone who admits defeat, or they admit failure of some sort. This is somebody who just doesn't want to fight. You don't want to fight with this person, whoever just recently kind of came towards you. It feels like this has already happened. If it hasn't already happened, expect some kind of instigatory message, something that kind of inflames you a little bit, something that kind of almost pulls you off track, something that almost makes you go into like a lower vibration where it's just like tit for tat kind of vibe. Don't do that. Yes. You could have been dealing with a lot of other people's drama. Look, I've got the Four of Cups out here again. That was real heavy in the Ophiuchus reading. They had that out twice. Four of Cups is this energy of self-isolation, but it's also someone who's really processing a lot of emotions right now. You may quite honestly, it feels like Sagittarius that you've been dealing with a lot of other people's drama. It really, really feels that way, and it feels like you're sick of it. This is drama in your friend group, your family group, possibly in your community. And you're somebody who's like, you know what? I really don't have the stamina for this anymore. I don't care. And it feels like you're focused on other things. You're focused on yourself. You're focusing on just creating a healthy environment for yourself, a healthy life. And I have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Whatever this was, it was a real turn off for you, Saggy. Ace of Wands in the reverse is somebody who's like, no, unplugged now. No, thank you. I really want to slide all of this aside because you're doing so well, Sagittarius, and you have such positive stuff coming towards you. I feel like I don't want you to allow whatever this is over here to get you down, and I really think you don't want to either. So sliding that over there. Let's see, what is... Hold on. I have the Six of Cups coming out for you, Sagittarius. You actually are pulling in soulmate energy. That's the deal. I think you've recently... it doesn't look like it was a recent breakup. It looks like it was a recent upsetting conversation or a recent upsetting message or something like that. Something that just like brought back a whole resurgence of emotions, like a whole thing that you're like, what, weren't we done with this kind of vibe? And it feels like you made a decision, you don't want to do it anymore. Okay, that's why we're sliding that over there. Now, back to where you are now in this happy, healthy place, Sagittarius. I have you pulling in this Six of Cups energy, and this is where, oh, you actually may have broken up with that other person before. I didn't see that with the Three of Swords. Anyway, moving aside, let's put something on top of that. There we go. Who is this Six of Cups energy that you're pulling in here? What are we going to use to clarify? We're going to use this Deviant Moon Tarot. Two of Wands energy, and you've got the Seven of Cups over here. Truthfully, Sagittarius, whoever you are, I've got the Moon, that's the card of Cancer, and I've got the Star, that's Aquarius, and I got the Four of Wands. Oh, you guys are beautiful. And also I've got the Two of Wands on this side. I've got the Queen of Pentacles here, and I got the Knight of Cups, and I got the Ace of Cups again. All right, and the Ten of Pentacles. Hanged Man, and I got the Temperance card again, and the King of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop there. Okay, good. All right, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. This person that you're bringing in has been watching you for a while from a distance. You don't know this. They have been. This person there's this Ace of Cups coming out here twice. Very nice. This is someone who wants to offer you a lot of love, and this is going to be a very healthy relationship. Very positive, very balanced, Sagittarius. I love this. The reason it's healthy, the reason it's positive is because you've done so much work on yourself. You know who you are now because you've been through situations like this before, and you're not going to do it anymore. Okay, so we have you again in the upright position with the Temperance card. Yes, and it feels like this is your month. Now, with the Seven of Cups out here, there are a lot of people who are interested in you right now. You have this Queen of Wands energy, you have this King of Wands energy, and the King and Queen of Wands are the most physically attractive of the court cards in the whole deck, of course. And they are very magnetic. They are very sexually attractive to the opposite sex. And they just pull a lot of people in towards them when they're doing well. And it looks like you're doing very well this month, Sagittarius. And so you have a lot of people who are interested in you. And I think it can be a little bit overwhelming with this Knight of Wands energy. So you got the Knight, you got the Queen, you got the King, okay? All of you is here. This Knight of Wands energy is a lot of people wanting to spend time with you, wanting to date you for sure. And I have the Four of Wands here, which is that Twin Flame 1111 card, right? You may be pulling in a Twin Flame energy this month. You have the Moon, you have the Star, and you have this Hanged Man energy, which is Pisces, Aquarius, and Cancer. And I have with this Two of Wands, somebody here who's actually ready for partnership. And it feels like two people in the right place at the right time. And it feels like with this Ten of Pentacles, this situation could move quickly. There's an energy of stability that's coming into your life, Sagittarius. There's an energy of you taking care of all the business. It feels like you have, it's just so positive. I really can't say enough about it, Sagittarius. There's like a real feeling of health and vitality. There's an energy of like mental clarity, where if you've been really struggling like to get all of the things on your to-do list done lately, or if you've really been struggling to communicate with other people because you've been so fatigued or something, or you just haven't been feeling well, whatever it is, or you just haven't been able to feel like mentally well or physically well, something like that. It feels like that's all blowing out, and it feels like there's a lot of really healthy, positive energy that comes in for you this week. Whoever this person is, they know who you are, and you might know who they are with this Six of Cups energy, because it's Six of Cups is past life, soulmate energy, or someone that you've grown up with, someone you've known for a long time, or someone that you are aware of in some way. This person with this Moon energy could have like had some feelings for you that they kept on reserve for a while for whatever reason. Who knows what they were going through in their own lives. But it feels like whatever it is bubbling up to the surface, because I do have that Four of Wands. That's a union card, right? With this Star energy, this card of Aquarius, it could be somebody who is like divinely guided to be on your path. And what do we say about soulmates, right? You're always going to meet them. You're always going to meet the right people in your life. It's just the way life is. You will meet karmic soulmates. You'll meet divine counterparts, and you'll meet people who are in your life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime, right? That's the definition of our soulmate energy here. You will always have the right people in your environment, people you learn from, people you grow with, people you love. And it feels like you're pulling in something really healthy here. This Knight of Cups is somebody who wants to reach out. They want to make an appointment with you. They want to make a date with you. They want to like schedule a time where they can come and sit down and talk to you. This person actually wants to get to know you. This person is actually very interested, not just in the way that you look, not just because you're this King or Queen of Wands energy, this person, and with the Knight of Wands energy, there's definitely a lot of sexual attraction as well, but this person's actually interested in who you are as a human being. I know, crazy, right? It looks really good. It looks really positive, really healthy. I don't know what y'all got going on out there, but it's an awful lot of love. Whatever you've been doing is doing you well. You're very, just really magnetic, really feeling good this week, and possibly for the next little while. I was feeling like Sagittarius season was going to be really positive for everybody, but I think for Sagittarians it's especially so this month, and you could be I don't know, you could just be getting a lot of positive vibes coming your way. A lot of people who really just enjoy you, really want to spend time with you, friends, family, and apparently a lot of people who want to date you, Sagittarius. Nicely done. You're probably very good looking, right? Thanks for letting me read for you. Next up we have Aries. Aries, I'm going to use this Hush Tarot for you guys. I hope you are doing well. I got the Eight of Wands and I got the Two of Swords out here for Aries. There is someone who's either thinking about reaching out to you, or you're thinking about reaching out to someone else. Eight of Wands is about fast-moving, direct communication, and the Two of Swords is about having to make a decision. It's an important decision. It's a decision that affects you in some way. I don't know if this is you or if this is someone else, but there's an energy of communication and trying to make a decision about what to say or if to say anything at all. I have the Four of Wands out here for you too. And I have the Ace of Wands out here for you also. Now, they're both in the reverse. Hold on. I have the Ace of Pentacles upright and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, there it is. Excuse me. All right, Aries. Feels like what you've got going on is somebody around you knows that you are... this is going to sound real strange with this combination, but somebody out here knows how valuable you are. Somebody here who has been, or this can be vice versa, but there is an energy of someone who's recognizing someone's value, and someone recognizes that there's one person here that is like the key to something important for them. This Four of Wands energy is that twin flame 1111 awakening card, right? And it feels like someone was, and we had this heavily for Sagittarius earlier with this Four of Wands. This can be a few different things, but it feels like someone's eyes have recently been opened to some kind of connection. Someone is all of a sudden aware of somebody else being like the right fit for somebody, the right fit. Like there's like this dove is holding this key, right? In their beak. Like, and there's only one lock that it fits, right? And with the Ace of Pentacles, that is a sure deal. It's a solid deal. Ace of Pentacles is my favorite card to get in any reading when it's in the upright position, because it's like someone or something very solid that if you invest in this thing or this person, it's certain to grow into something better and bigger than what it ever was before. So it's like planting a seed that's going to be very profitable in the future. Hold on. With this Knight of Swords on its side, this is somebody who hasn't been talking about their feelings because up until now, they haven't been able to see things that way. They haven't, all of a sudden, there's some kind of eye-opening experience with this Ace of Wands in the reverse. And there's some kind of change of thought that has happened here. This person, whoever I'm reading for here, may have gone through a stage, a time in their life recently where there was a lot of instability, where they weren't sure what life was going to look like for a while, where they they could have changed where they live. They could have changed a physical address. They could have changed a job. There was some kind of rug that was jerked out from under a person here. And it was such a change that it kind of threw them off for a little while, or could have thrown them off in a way that it clarified life for them. I know that sounds kind of convoluted. Hold on, let me get some more cards out. And I have the Three of Wands. This is someone who is now in the process of manifesting a new future for themselves. Okay, so it feels like someone's been through something where they were forced to start all over. I keep seeing like the Tower card energy, like where someone has to start all over again. And now that they have started all over again, they see things a lot more clearly than they did before. And now they see what they want. Now they see the key to the future for them. Whoever that is, whatever that is. I have the Five of Wands out here. This is someone who has been trying to decide what they want to do. Remember I was talking about when before we started the reading, I split the deck and it was the Eight of Wands and the Two of Swords. This pertains to that. This Five of Wands is that analysis paralysis card, right? It's the should I or shouldn't I card. What should I do? What's the right decision to make here? This person's been on the fence about communicating about whatever this change has been, whatever this eye-opening experience has been for them. And I have the Empress card out here. That's the card of Virgo, but this is the card of Divine Feminine. It's someone here who recognizes now how much power they have in this situation. They see someone for who they truly are now. And you'll have to decide which side of the coin you're on here, Aries. This is someone who the Empress is someone who may own their own business. They may be a homemaker. They may be the sole breadwinner. They may be a CEO. They may be someone who is in charge of a lot. I don't know if you are this Empress energy or if all of a sudden you're seeing someone else as this Empress energy. I'm guessing this is probably you here. This is someone who sees someone very clearly now for how much they do on a daily basis. I'm going to use this Night Sun Tarot. I have the Fool card. Yes, this person, yes. Justice in the reverse. I got the World in the reverse. Yes. All the things. And the Two of Swords again. All right. Okay. Sometimes you just can't stop. All right. So basically, side note, this person has been through something that's restarted their life, because I have the Fool card out. That's the number 0, right? That's the reset card. That's somebody here who is starting a brand new chapter in their lives, but it has not been easy because I have the World in the reverse with the Justice in the reverse. This person could have been through a divorce. You could be the person that's gone through the divorce. Whatever it is, somebody here has had to recover from something. Remember I was saying like that Tower card feeling, like where somebody has had the rug pulled out from under them. They've had to rebuild in some way. And whatever has happened has shaken up their reality to the point that now they have a whole new reality. Congratulations, Aries, if that is you. And congratulations if this is your person that's coming towards you or in your environment. With this Ace of Wands, again, out here, this is someone who is a little bit nervous about the future, and they are nervous to communicate to you, or you're nervous to communicate to them about whatever this transition and change has been for you. With this Four of Cups in the reverse, this is someone who is, again, self-isolating. Seems to be a running theme for our fire signs tonight. But the Four of Cups is someone who they understand that they are in kind of a tenuous position right here. Specific to this deck, this is someone who recognizes that whatever they say, it's going to be really important that they make the right choice of words. With this Page of Cups, this is someone who feels like they need to issue an apology, or they feel like they need to reach out with some kind of message of love, kindness, forgiveness, acceptance, whatever. With this Two of Swords out again, this is again a tenuous balance and someone who's been having a hard time making up their mind about what it is they want to say. Now, we have clarity coming in for you, thank God, Aries. Sometime this week, it's probably going to hit you about Wednesday as to what it is you want to say and how you want to say it, because right now you haven't figured it out yet. I have the Queen of Wands that comes out here, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy. I don't know, that feels like it's probably you. That's someone who's very attractive, very beautiful, very sexually attractive, very magnetic, someone who is able to smooth things over, whatever it is you say to this person, or, you know, if you're the one that needs to reach out to them them. They're going to be really happy to hear from you. If this person's reaching out towards you and all of a sudden saying, hey, listen, I wasn't thinking straight. I've had these major changes happen in my life, and now all of a sudden I feel like you're the person that's gonna open up these doors for me, or this person who's going to heal my heart in some way, or this person who I want to spend some time with or want to spend the rest of my life with, or whatever this situation is that this Empress energy is pulling in here. It's a happy resolution. It feels like it's very reciprocal on both sides. The real hang up here is this lack of communication and this lack of communication. And let's be honest, right? Most of the world's problems could be solved with better communication. Okay. But this clarity is going to come in towards the middle of this week, Aries. And I have the Chariot, very good. That's the card of Cancer, but this is like off to the races. As soon as this conversation is had, Aries, it's like everything comes back together. Everything feels right. Everything is right with the world. There it is. It's very much like holiday energy. I'm seeing like presents wrapped up with bows. The Chariot card is an energy of fast forward moving propulsion. It's like a lot of energy, a lot of steam. Whatever this person, whatever this situation is that's coming towards you, it feels like it gives you new life, it gives you new energy, and it's two people who want the same thing. I don't know if this is related to love or if this is related to business, but somebody is finding you to be exactly what they need. And it feels like somebody is needing to send a message this week. And I don't know if that's you or if this other person, somebody has their eye on you. Somebody feels like you are it. You are all that in a bag of chips. Yep. And real good looking too. And it feels like it's come from someone's life being kind of turned upside down in some way. Someone here has experienced, someone in this equation experienced some kind of major loss or some kind of major change. And it changed their perspective on life. It changed their perspective on themselves. It was big. It was a big deal. And now this person feels like they know what they want, and then what they want is you. All right. That was your reading for the week. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Aries. Next up, we have Leo. Let's find out how our Leos are doing today. Pretty good, actually. 9 of Cups and the Hermit energy. This is someone who's really content to just be kind of on their own, to just kind of take a day off. It feels like you may have spent some time in meditation today, Leo. You may have spent some time in prayer, or that may be how you're feeling this week. It feels like all of a sudden everything that you need, it's like all the dots are starting to connect. Everything's starting to line up for you this week, Leo. And you're going to find that by the end of this week, probably by Saturday, a lot of things are going to feel a lot better than they have for a long time. You're going to have solidified some plans for your future. You're going to be experiencing an upswing in good karma. It feels like you may have been through something recently that was challenging, and it feels like you weren't sure like where the next day was going to have you landing. I don't know if you're between homes or between jobs, or if you are struggling in any way. If you have been, it feels like there's a change that's coming, and it feels like by the end of this coming week, things are going to start to smooth out, and you're going to be surprised. You'll look back about a month from now at the time that you've been through, and you'll say, whew, I'm glad I'm not there anymore, and I'm so grateful for the stability that I've grown in my life. And it really does start to take shape this week, Leo. Let's look. I have the 5 of Pentacles. You could be struggling financially a little bit right now, Leo. You could be feeling like you're a little bit isolated from friends, family, loved ones. You may be alone. You may not have a partner in your life, but it feels like you may have recently lost a job. You may have recently lost some money in some way. And it feels like that's an energy that's in the past, and it feels like you are walking away from those vibes and moving towards something that feels healthier and happier. Yes, I have the Six of Swords here. You may have been trying to move. You may have been trying to move house for a while and not being able, like, haven't been able to find the right place, haven't been able to find the right situation. The Six of Swords with this Ten of Swords comes out together, and it feels like you had been needing to relocate for some time, and you were waiting on some kind of major ending to happen here with this Ten of Swords. It feels like whatever's happened has happened. And now it's time to move on, and it feels like you're being freed up now to move on to something different, to something new, to something better. The story of the Six of Swords is someone who is kind of fleeing a difficult situation and moving on to something much more peaceful. It's an energy of actual physical relocation, like packing bags and moving, like in the back of a U-Haul truck kind of vibe. That may actually be what you're doing. In any case, it's the energy of moving on from something. And you can even see with this Five of Pentacles, which is usually a card of someone who feels like life is stacked against them, but specific to this Artist Inner Vision Tarot, this feels like someone who's being much more proactive and much more, I don't know, just much more energetic towards what they want to see for their lives. If you've been kind of stuck in the mud for a while and not sure what to do, it feels like this is the week you're taking action. You're saying, this is what I want. This is the stability I want for my future. I see how I need to achieve it, and it looks like it happens. Good. And I have the Emperor out there. Very good, Leo. The Emperor is the card of divine masculine. It's the card of Aries. It's the card of someone who is the boss. They are large and in charge. There's someone who takes action. There's somebody who takes control of a situation. This is someone who masters their self. Yes. Good. This can be someone coming towards you, or this can be you. And quite honestly, Leo, this feels like you. This feels like you taking control of situations in your life. I have the the Knight of Wands in the reverse. For a while, you haven't had a lot of energy, Leo. You have not had a lot of get up and go. You may not have wanted to put yourself out there towards other people. If you're single, you don't want to date. You may have been through a recent breakup in the past. Something that kind of took you by surprise. Something that kind of made you feel a little bit, I don't want to say inferior, but it made you feel insecure. There it is. And I feel like that time is over for you. Because something's changed here. There's been something that has caused you to feel better about yourself, to feel more empowered, and to feel more like you are in charge of your own destiny, which is good. I have the Three of Pentacles. This is fantastic news. If any of you have found yourself without employment recently, this Three of Pentacles coming out is you finding a team that works for you, you finding a team that you work well with. It's you working in a group of people that are all kind of like-minded or on the same page about what you see for the future, and that's very good. And I have the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, good. This is great. So the Eight of Pentacles is, these are both our workplace cards. The Eight of Pentacles is you possibly working in an environment that is very healthy for you. It's very positive for you, and it's very much you're well suited to it. The Eight of Pentacles is kind of nose to the grindstone, but doing something that you love to do, something that you're very good at. Other people see that you're good at this, and that is why they want you to work on their team, and that they may actually want you to be a mentor to a team group, something like that. That Emperor is someone who is, again, in charge. They're usually a boss. They're usually someone who's they have a lot more experience, you know, or they're just very, very gifted at what they do. I have the Devil on one side. I have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Whoever you are, Leo, oh boy, yeah. It feels like So the devil can be the card of addictions. It can be the energy of toxicities. You may have been through, and it feels like you've had to let go of some of those things recently. I don't know if you were someone who had been struggling with those areas of your life. I mean, and the devil can be, it can be addictions, it can be bad habits, it can be people that we allow in our lives as well. So check any of those boxes, right, Leo? But it feels like you've done the hard work of walking away from this, and it hasn't been easy, because with this Eight of Cups and this Devil, this felt really good for a long time, whatever you were in, but whatever it was, it ultimately ended things for you. It ultimately was something that was very unstable, and it caused a lot of problems in your life with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and it caused issues in your life that you didn't even see coming, and that's what we have you letting go of with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This can be someone who recognizes that they were unstable in a situation or in an environment. You may have been through something that you had to look at very deeply within yourself and say, you know what, I have not been at my best self. I'm going to have to make some changes. It feels like you've done that. It feels like you've put in the hard work, and it feels like that is what is propelling you towards this major change. I have the Knight of Swords in the reverse that goes on top of that Emperor energy. The Judgment card on its side. So, Leo, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, but really specifically, they're someone who doesn't watch what they say. And it they end up saying things impulsively, and they end up making decisions that other people view as rash, other people view as unstable. And it feels like somebody called you out on this, or you called yourself out on this. And that is like, or you called somebody else out about this. This is what really propelled you into this place of Ten of Swords energy, where we have some kind of ending. Ten of Swords is the minor arcana of the Death card, right, Leo? And so you've had to end something here, and it's happened in your daily life, and it feels like very much workplace drama. And whatever this Knight of Swords energy is, somebody said some things that they didn't mean, or they said some things that they did mean, but they didn't think about the way that they said them, something like that. This Judgment energy right here is somebody, like the masks were removed in some way over here. Yes. And this person, whatever it was, there was just a real wake-up call for you. And I think that your honesty about this situation for yourself is really what has allowed you to boss up with this Emperor energy. And this is really what's bringing this milkshake to the yard. This is what's bringing these new offers of employment or whatever it is towards you, is this honesty with yourself, because that's what it takes. Nobody's perfect, and sometimes people screw up, and the power that you have is your ability to stand in the middle of that big pile that you just created and say, yep, I did this, I need to fix it now. What do we need to do here? And really, people admire that. People can admire someone who screws up, they admit it, and then they fix the situation or the problem, right? It feels like this is where you're coming from. There's a real sense of honesty to you. I have the Magician card out. Very good. This is somebody who is, and with the Emperor card, that's really positive cards here, Leo. Whoever you are really taking charge this week, and you are making sure that your life looks the way that you want it to look. It feels like you've been through something that may have felt like bad karma for a while. You may have really been brought down to a level that you were like, ugh, this feels so low, this feels so dark, kind of dark night of the soul sort of energy. And guess what, kids? It's been going around. If that was you, it feels like you're going to start to feel better this week. And it feels like you're starting to open your eyes to how much control you have in your own life, how much control you have over your financial life. It feels like other people want to work with you this week, Leo. Expect to have people reach out to you. This Emperor energy is someone who may find themselves in a mentorship position, or someone who maybe offered a job that is that exceeds their expectations in some way. There's just a lot of positivity coming towards you. And it feels like it's time because it hasn't been pretty for a little while here, Leo. So I wish you the very, very best. And thank you so much for letting me read for you. I can't wait to read for you guys next week. I hope that you stay in this vibe of positivity. By next Saturday, I feel like things are going to feel a lot healthier and a lot more grounded for you. All right, Leo, thank you very much. Next up, we have Gemini, first of our air signs. Gemini, we're going to start with this traditional Rider-Waite deck for you. I hope you guys are doing well. I got the Knight of Wands and I got the Page of Wands. You might be dealing with fire sign energy here, Gemini. Knight of Wands is somebody who's coming towards you very, very quickly. Page of Wands in the reverse, I'm not sure you want them to. Yeah. That combination can be someone who has got a real thing for you, but you may not feel the same way about them. This may be somebody who reaches out to you and wants to spend their time with you, and maybe you feel differently. Let's look. Oh, Gemini. Let's see. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse can be a message that is either dishonest or unclear, or one that you don't really want to receive. I got the Four of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Swords in the reverse. Man, that's kind of a rough combination, to be honest. This is somebody who maybe, oh man, you know, I don't say this so often, but this can be someone who's a little bit obsessed with you, Gemini. The Page of Swords in the reverse is someone who is kind of online stalkering. Page of Swords in the reverse is someone who doesn't communicate. They just like watch from a distance because they're not really sure what to say. With the Four of Wands in the reverse, Four of Wands is that twin flame 11-11 awakening card, right? But whenever we have it in the reverse, either this is someone who screwed something up royally with you, or someone who feels like they're never going to get anywhere with you, or this can be a real energy of instability as well. This can be someone that you don't feel the same way about. This can be someone who wants to grow something with you, but you don't feel the same way about them. And I have the Five of Cups out right there in the middle. This can be the energy of someone who is very regretful about the way things have happened. And I mean, this could be your energy, Gemini. It feels like it's outside of you, though. This is someone who's regretful, possibly of a third-party situation. This Five of Cups, you notice how focused they are on this Three Cups down here on the ground that they've spilled over. Three of Cups is the energy of an affair situation or third-party situation. This person may have done something, they may have stepped out on your relationship, and now they're super regretful, wishing that they could just go back to the way it was before this all kind of came down the pipeline. The Four of Wands is a marriage card. It's a soulmate card. When we have it in the reverse, this can be a marriage ending because of this. I got the Five of Swords out here. Five of Swords is an energy of like a verbal altercation. It can be verbal bullying. It can be gossip. But really, it feels like I get this impression that Gemini, whoever you've been dealing with here, like you're just kind of done and over with it. Like you're like, it's fine. I'm going to let you go. But I have zero interest in taking you back or indulging in that ever again. There's an energy of kind of smugness over here with this guy because he knows that he's won. She has won. And they know that this other person doesn't really have a leg to stand on. Like, you did what you did. It is what it is. Thank you, no thank you kind of vibe to it. With this Knight of Swords, this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, right? This is someone who, quite honestly, Gemini, you may have found out about someone else's infidelity by looking at something online. Maybe you were hoping not to see this. It almost, like, I don't get the impression that you're even really upset about it. If this is you, this is kind of a specific message, because it feels like the suspicions that you had always had are now being, like, shown to be true. And so now you're like, all those bad feelings I always felt, like, now I don't have to feel them anymore because I know I was right. This Knight of Swords is fast-moving, direct communication and a fast-moving change. You may be saying, you know what, and I'm done, and I'm moving, and I'm out, or you're moving, and you're out. It's kind of that feeling. There's someone here who's very regretful. This is very specific, and it's very uncomfortable. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Cups on its side, of course. So whoever this person was, you've been with this person for a while. You've shared life together in some way. Two of Cups is one of our soulmate energies. I don't think there's been like a ton of like physical attraction in this relationship for a while, because the Two of Cups here on its side, this has been more like a partnership, like a roommate situation. This Three of Pentacles in the reverse is this energy of we haven't been on the same page, and we haven't been for a long time. We don't even function well as a team anymore. We're not good co-parents. We're not good co-workers. We're not good friends. We're such and such and such and such, and none of it's good. Okay. All right. We're going to use this Chicoli deck to clarify. I have the Star card. That's the card of Aquarius right there. Right in the middle, you may be dealing with an Aquarius, but that is someone who is, you know, it was part of your life path. You may have been with this person for a really, really long time, Gemini. This person, like whatever this situation was, whatever all of this was, it was meant to go down this way. And I think there's a real understanding of that for you, Gemini. And I don't think that you even question it. It's just something that is the way that it is. It feels like now that you're like, if nothing else, you've learned to trust in yourself and trust in your gut feelings and trust in your own intuition. I have the Magician on the bottom of the deck and the Four of Swords. And I have the Sun card. Very good. Empress in the reverse. Snap. Basically, masks have come off and you've exposed someone, or someone's exposed you here. So, I mean, I don't know what side of the coin you're on here, Gemini, but this Magician, this was somebody who probably tried to tell you, no, it's not true, no, it's not true, for a long time. And whatever you found out here has changed everything. And you're like, no, it is. I see it all in black and white here. This Four of Swords energy, this indicates a separation, taking a break from one another. That's kind of the vibe of the Four of Swords. And I have the Sun card coming out here, which is a tremendous amount of healing. It's the card of Leo. This is someone who feels much better about themselves. But here's the thing. I mean, you see the dark and stormy skies, right? Normally the Sun card is like the brightest, happiest card in the deck. This is someone who is like, you know what? Now I feel like I can finally heal, even though there's a lot of dark storm clouds around the situation. This is someone who's almost saying that, like, in an angry kind of way, like they're just now starting to process these feelings of like, oh yes, I was right about this situation. With this Empress in the reverse, there may be somebody on the other side of this who is like kind of falling apart right now, doing everything that they can to say, no, that's not, you know, like argumentative, or somebody who may be feeling pretty upset about the way this has happened. Whoever's on the flip side of this obviously is not happy with the way this has been exposed. I have the King of Swords here. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. That's you, kiddo. Right here in the middle, this is someone who is like furiously writing, expressing themselves for the first time. Somebody who has a real clear mind, and someone who is very communicative this week. Whoever you are, Gemini, it feels like you can finally put pen to paper and express yourself. You can finally open your mouth and express yourself, because now it's like you have the clear evidence that you need. And now we have the Fool card out there for you, which is a brand new beginning. Yes, indeedy. And it's going to look different than it has for a very long time in your life, Gemini. Whoever you are, this was very specific, and it's an uncomfortable situation this week, but it's this energy of exposure is just Like you can't argue with it, and there's just like this real understanding and clarity that comes for you this week, Gemini. It feels very healthy. It feels really, really good, except that it is rough. It is rough, and you're going to have to deal with whoever this other person is who's been exposed in this situation, because they are really upset about it. They could be saying things like, oh, please don't go. I'll never do it again. I'm so sorry. A lot of things like that. There's a lot of clinging that comes with the Empress in the reverse. Empress is the card of Divine Feminine, also the card of Virgo. You may be dealing with a Virgo. But if not, this would be someone who could be a mother. They could be, or father. It doesn't necessarily depend on gender, but it's like a very feminine energy that's kind of falling apart because of this situation. There's an energy of clinging, and there's an energy of someone who's kind of willing to do whatever it takes to change your mind. However, I think you've waited a long time for whatever this clarity is here, Gemini, and you're like, no, I don't think so. I think I need some time apart to kind of clarify how I feel about this situation. All right, more power to you. I'll check in with you next week, Gemini. Hang in there. Next up, we have Libra. I'm going to use this Star Power Tarot for Libra. Sorry, that is like so loud, guys. All right, what do we have for Libra? Cannot pick these cards up, Libra. What is up? I got the Knight of Pentacles on its side and the Seven of Wands. Man. So Libra, the Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But beside that, it's the Knight of Pentacles. When they come out on their side, they feel like they're at a standstill. They don't know what they're supposed to do. They don't know how they can like really push this through. They're just kind of waiting. They're waiting for things to happen. You may be dealing with a lot right now this week. Seven of Wands is having to deal with other people's drama, other people's situations. And it feels like it's kind of all external to you. It feels like you're waiting on other people. I feel like you are not in a bad mood about it. I have the Fool card here. Here's the thing. You know that you're about to transition to something else. You may be moving house. You may be moving states. You may be changing jobs. I don't know. But you don't mind being in this state of stasis because you know that this change is coming. You're just dealing with an awful lot this week. You could be packing boxes. You could be... you could be wrapping gifts, actually, because we do have the holiday season here. And this is somebody who has a new beginning in mind. You're waiting for it to take place. You're waiting for it to happen. The Fool is the number 0 card. We have a lot of people right now who are transitioning from one phase of their life to another. These eclipse energies were super powerful. And honestly, all the eclipses that we had in, what was it? Was it 2020 or 2019 where we just had like back to back to back eclipse energies? That propelled a lot of people into major places of change that they're just now starting to transition into with this Fool energy. I have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. This is someone who's had to wait, and they've had to wait, and they've had to wait for this new beginning to begin. Ten of Swords is the minor arcana of the Death card. It feels like you have tried to make this transition multiple times in your life, Libra, whatever it is. Maybe multiple times over the last year. It kind of like that energy of I'm ready to move. I need to move house, and it's like you may be building a house and it's like there's delay after delay after delay or something like that. Or you could be waiting to start a new job and it's like you're waiting on the contract to come in and there's like delay after delay or something like that. Maybe waiting to get into school, something. It feels like you're waiting on things that are external to you. You could also have recently been through some kind of an ending here with this Ten of Swords in the reverse, which is probably why we have this Fool energy. You could be waiting on somebody else to leave. I have the Ace of Wands on its side. You're starting to lose steam here, Libra. You're starting to get tired. There's a sense of irritation, and there is a sense of... it feels almost like urgency. This is somebody who feels like if they don't get out of the situation that they're in right now, that things are not going to improve. And that is why I think we have the frustration of the Seven of Wands here. It feels like you don't know what to plan for. There's this real energy of like, I'm not sure where I'm headed, but I know I'm headed somewhere. I don't know what that means for you, Libra. Let's see. You know, I'm going to clarify. I got the King of Wands here. I got the Justice card. Oh man. Also on top of this Ten of Swords in the reverse, you may very well have been through a divorce recently. And that is probably why, if that's the case, that's probably why you're in this state of kind of mental confusion here, Libra. And it should be noted that the Justice card is also your card, Libra. So if you haven't been through a divorce recently, it could just be that you are at your wit's end and you don't feel well. You don't feel like yourself. Right now. And it could be, I have to be honest, this Ace of Wands on its side can be an energy of sexual frustration. It can be an energy of like sluggishness in your sacral chakra. I have this King of Wands energy that comes out here at the end, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We are in Sagittarius right now. If you've been feeling this way, these frustrated feelings, or feeling like everything that you're trying to create in your life is just not taking off, or whatever it is, this stagnancy. If you've been feeling that, things are going to be changing for you really, really quickly, Libra. Things are going to be shifting. This King of Wands energy is someone who has a new passionate, creative surge. This is someone who all of a sudden understands how to connect their goals and their dreams together so that they create and manifest a life that works for them. This Fool energy can be a new love relationship coming towards you. It can be a new home coming towards you. Let me get out this Deviant Moon Tarot and let's clarify a little bit further. I have the Two of Pentacles where we have balance being restored. And I have the Lovers card out for you. Of course we do. And I have the Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to leave that one in. If it wants to come out in a minute, we can. Seven of Pentacles is somebody who's just waiting. And whatever you're waiting for, it feels like it has been painful to have to wait for whatever these like final endings to be tied up. There's an energy with this Two of Pentacles of coming back into balance with yourself. Thank God, right? Because I hate to see you in this reverse position here, Libra. And this Lover's energy, there's going to be a new opportunity in love coming towards you, possibly also in work with that Eight of Pentacles. You may have been throwing, like you're going to be, if you've been feeling like, if you're, say, an artist or something and you just haven't had any inspiration, that's going to be changing soon. If you have gone through an ending of a relationship and you haven't been able to put yourself out there, you've been waiting on maybe paperwork to be finalized before you start putting yourself out there again, like as far as dating and relationships go, I feel like pretty soon there's going to be a shift in that experience for you. The Lover's card is a card of choice, and it feels like you're about to be bitten by the bug. In the best of ways. The best bug, right? The love bug. I have the Four of Pentacles. You've been restricting yourself. You've been restricting yourself in a lot of ways. And it could just be because you're exhausted. You could have gone through a lot. This Ten of Swords and Justice in the reverse is a lot. The Seven of Wands is a lot. Dealing with other people's stress, emotions, picking up the pieces of other people's drama is no fun. You've been doing it for a while, Libra. You're depleted. You feel like you have to hold on to everything that you have, whether it's financially or whether it is just energetically. And I think that you're tired of feeling that way. It's like, I can't keep this up any longer. I'm ready to just be happy. I think you're about to be. Two of Wands in the reverse. You feel like you... So the Two of Wands in the reverse is somebody who feels like they are not... ready for partnership in some way. They have been feeling possibly insecure or feeling... So the Two of Wands, when they're in the upright position, this is someone who feels like they have a lot to offer to another person. But in the reverse, you may be feeling depleted, like you don't have enough. Hence this restrictive energy here with this Four of Pentacles, right? And it feels like you've been through something. You've been through some kind of ending here, Libra. So I don't blame you for not wanting to get back out there. However... love is coming towards you whether you like it or not. And it probably has something to do with this King of Wands energy. Two of Swords. Whenever it does come towards you, I don't think that you are going to be as all in as this other person is. I think that you are going to say, that's nice, thanks so much. But I think you're going to keep this person at arm's length if this is love coming towards you. Because with this Two of Swords, this is somebody who recognizes, you know, if I go towards this person, is it going to be a whole big old mess? Like just the one that I've just closed out, the one that I just tied up those endings with. Like, I think there's an energy of you still feeling kind of raw. It's like you want to get out there, you want to do something about it, you're tired of waiting for life to begin, and yet you've been through so much. It's kind of like, this new person that comes towards you, they offer you a new opportunity in love, but you're like, am I really ready for that? There's going to be a lot of fast-moving communication towards you this week, Libra. Paperwork that has to be signed, possibly notarized. There's and things you want to receive, as well as things that are difficult, or things that are just like a pain in the ass. This person, the Tower. See, you're going to be really surprised when this person reaches out to you. And I think you're going to say, I am not ready for this. I am not. I can't deal with it. But guess what? Here it is. So you're going to have to decide what you want to do with that, Libra. You're going to have to decide what you want to do about this major shift, this major change. It's coming towards you, and it forces you to make a decision. Are you going to open yourself up to people, or are you not? There is no right decision. There is no right answer to it. You can decide, and that is part of the beauty of life. However, I think you've been feeling frustrated. I think you would love to have a healthy partnership in your life. If this person feels healthy, and they are in the upright position, and they're probably real good looking too, because the King of Wands is, right? If this person is coming towards you, I don't know, you might want to give them a chance, because you may surprise yourself by how great you really, really are. You may have just forgotten how much you love giving part of yourself to another person. You may have forgotten what a healthy relationship can feel like. You may be a little jaded. Just going to throw that out there. All right, that was your reading for this week, Libra. I will catch up with you guys next week. Hang in there. Next up, we have Aquarius. Aquarius, we are going to use this Tarot of Wonderland for you guys. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Alrighty, Aquarius, I got the Chariot card. Fast-moving energy, a message. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Cool. Okay, Aquarius, whoever you are, it feels like a lot of people want to work with you this week. I'm going to leave that in there too. A lot of people want to reach out to you. They want to have you on their team. They want to join forces with you. They may be interested in dating you. There's an energy of partnership here on the horizon. There is an energy of messages coming through for you. You communicating a lot with people, things that are going to make you really happy this week. A lot of people wanting to offer part of themselves to you. You could have new love coming towards you with the Knight of Cups energy. This can also be people wanting to work with you, like in a workplace environment. You could have contracts coming towards you this week. It's all really positive, really, really positive. A lot of fast-moving communication here. You may be feeling better than you have for the first time in a while. This is somebody who has a lot of get up and go, a lot of physical energy. You may be going for jogs. You may decide you want to buy a new car this week. There's an energy of seeking partnership, seeking healthy partnership. There's an energy of people wanting to spend time with you and you wanting to spend time with other people. I'm hearing beautiful people. There's someone like it's like you have more confidence in yourself for the first time in a while, Aquarius. Very good. This Queen of Cups energy and this Knight of Cups energy, they're both Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and I have the Chariot card, which is also Cancerian energy. You may be dealing with a Cancerian this week, but otherwise, there's an energy of unconditional love with this Queen of Cups. This is a very nurturing energy. This is someone who brings out those qualities in you, or you bring out those qualities in this other person. There's an energy of softness and beauty to whoever this person is. This person may be a mother, you may be a mother. I have the Three of Cups. That's an energy of reunion, reconciliation, celebration. This is getting together with friends, or this is coming back together with loved ones or family. This can be a family reunion, the Three of Cups in the upright position. 10 of Wands. This, honestly, this may be someone who wants to... Okay, hold on. I'm going to put that over here to the side. Hold on. That's about something else. There it is, Hierophant. I knew I needed one more to finish this bank of cards off over here. And we'll talk about that 10 of Wands in a minute. This Hierophant card is the card of Taurus, but it's also a card of major commitment. Like I was saying, you may have a lot of people reaching out to you this week, Aquarius. Whoever it is that you're aligning with in your love life, they want a real sense of commitment here. Can be marriage, can be contracts coming through for you. If this is related to your work life, these are just the energies that are kind of coming towards you across my table this week, Aquarius. It's an energy of contract, heavy energy, fast-moving communication, lots of people wanting to spend their time with you, whether it's love or whether it's career or family. It feels really positive. It feels really lovely. I'm not sure why we have this 10 of Wands over here, because this is someone who may be feeling a little overwhelmed. I mean, maybe this is a lot of people that you have to keep up with this week. I'm going to get another deck and clarify. Yes, I'm going to use this traditional Rider-Waite to clarify. Because I got the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck and the Eight of Wands again, which is the Queen of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You may be dealing with a water sign this week, Aquarius. But this is like a very nurturing energy. It's very lovely. It's very soft. It's very peaceful. It's unconditional love. Good. And this Eight of Wands is fast-moving direct communication. This is you exchanging text messages, emails, phone calls with this person or them with you about possibly maybe you may be dealing with a mother figure. This can be an energy of reunion, someone who wants to get together with you. And if this is related to work, this is someone who wants you to sign deals or contracts with them. If this is your love life, this is someone who wants a commitment from you. Wow. This Ace of Swords in the reverse on top of this Hierophant energy. This is somebody who got it wrong in the past. It feels like, I don't know why those words are coming to my mind, but it's somebody who got it wrong the first time around. This Four of Wands is that divinely guided soulmate, twin flame 1111 card, but it's also a card of marriage. So is the Hierophant. This may have been someone you had an opportunity with in the past and something got screwed up. There's an energy of someone who hasn't been a good communicator here. With that Ace of Swords in the reverse, someone who maybe didn't tell the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I put the Seven of Swords back in the deck a minute ago, and I was like, well, if it's supposed to come out, well, I didn't. And it could have been someone who didn't tell the truth about either their feelings for you, or they maybe you about them or something like that. But there's an energy of distorted truth or distorted words. And it feels like somebody wants to change that this week, Aquarius, and someone wants a major commitment with you. It could have been delays in contracts previously, Aquarius, that are coming through this week. I have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, more water sign energy, and it goes right on top of the Knight of Cups in the upright position. Previously, either you or this person had extended your heart to this person and somebody turned them away. Somebody said no thank you and sent somebody on their bike. Off you go. And it feels like this person may be coming back around. The Knight of Cups, you've got a lot of repeat cards in here, Aquarius. And when we get repeat cards, that tells me that your energy is really clear about how you feel about a situation. And it tells me which energies are the most important to you. And it also tells me that you're a genius. It's true. If you can send your energy from your living room over here into my dining room at this table, that tells me you can, you have a very powerful energy to you. And it tells me you can direct that energy any way you would like. And you have a lot of ability to create change, positive change, and also negative, but the ability to create a lot of change in your life. Okay, Aquarius, back to you. This whoever this person was, it felt like you tried with this person, somebody shut somebody down. There's this energy of try again, and there's this real energy of unconditional love with this Queen of Cups, somebody who forgives and forgives and forgives and forgives. That could be you. This could be the other person. There's a lot of fast-moving direct communication, again, with that Eight of Wands. Somebody wants to talk to you, you want to talk to them. Somebody wants to set this record straight. Somebody who wants to be honest about their feelings, about their thoughts. And I have the Page of Cups, which is, you got a lot of water sign here. You got a lot of love energy here. This may be very much related to your love life this week, Aquarius. The Page of Cups is someone who needs to offer an apology, or they need to extend an offer of forgiveness. It's definitely a message of love, support, kindness, friendship, apology, and or forgiveness. Pick one, check any of those boxes. All right. So once that message is sent, it feels like you're kind of off to the races again with this kind of partnership vibe here, where you have two people in the same place at the same time, in the right place at the right time. And it feels like someone is they've also been quite overwhelmed by emotions. They may have been missing you very terribly. You may have been missing them very terribly. And that's probably why we have this Ten of Wands here. Somebody here feels like they really screwed up in the past. And they feel like they really let everything fall apart in the past. And now there's this energy of wanting to come back towards each other. King of Swords in the reverse. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Masculine energy in the reverse, though. This is somebody who may have said things that they didn't mean. This is somebody who may have said unkind words. This person, King of Swords in the reverse, they speak without thinking. And it feels like somebody wants to issue an apology for the things that they said or things that it's very much communication. Communication issue, communication issue, communication, communication, communication. And I have the Moon. That's Cancerian energy. You got a lot of Cancer on this table. This Moon is somebody who has to admit the truth about their behavior. They have to admit about things that they haven't been honest about in the past. There's an energy of dishonesty. That's true whenever we have this many swords in the reverse, or but trust in this Queen of Cups energy here, because this person is very loving. This person's very soft, very tender, very beautiful, very loving. Whatever this is that's coming out here, one or the other of you is very forgiving. This is I don't know how this is going to go, because with this Moon energy, this is someone who has a lot to admit, either to themselves or to you, or you to them. And it feels like it could be coming from both sides. It feels like both parties in this situation may have been at fault at one time for this lack of communication, or this miscommunication, or this dishonest communication. Take it as you will. And it feels like there's two people who want to fix this situation regardless of what the outcome is. Because with the Ten of Wands, this is someone who's feeling emotionally overwhelmed by this. They could be just feeling like oppressed by the emotions of whatever this is. They'd probably like to solve this problem or apologize or something like that. All right, that was your reading for the week, Aquarius. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope this all gets buttoned up nicely for you this week. It feels like an energy that's going to be taking shape by the middle of this week. And I think that it will be healthier after that. All right, thank you for letting me read for you, Aquarius. Next up, we have Taurus. First of our earth signs for Taurus. What do I want to use? I'm going to use this Chicoli deck for Taurus. Taurus, we got the Queen of Swords. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or excuse me, it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, but this is someone who is, they're seeing things very clearly. They are, there's like a painful truth that they have to be very honest about this week. Taurus, it feels like somebody who's reconciling themselves to the fact that everyone is going to be better off if they just let go of a situation. I have the King of Wands there as well. You may be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy here. This is someone who is, I feel like, having to deliver a verdict in some way. And there's someone here who is feeling quite hurt in a situation. Six of Cups in the reverse, and the Hierophant, and the Six of Swords, the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, and there's that. It's horrible. All right, Taurus. It kind of feels like you are the one who is being very, very honest with someone about how you feel. It feels like you are ready to let go of someone or something, let go of a situation. This Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card. This is someone who puts up walls and boundaries around themselves because they've been burned in the past. Something has hurt them. Could have been in a marriage, could have been in a major commitment. I have the Six of Cups in the reverse with the Hierophant card. The Hierophant is the card of Taurus. That's you. I think you've tried to do your best. I think you've tried to be your very best self for a very long time, Taurus. But despite your very best efforts, whatever this is, it's fallen apart regardless. With this Six of Swords, this is someone who's physically relocating, somebody who says, you know what, anywhere is better than here. I really feel like you did your very, very best. I really do. I think that you were committed to whatever this situation was, whoever this person was. This person was not honest with you. They didn't tell you the truth about a situation. This could have been a partner in your life. The Seven of Swords in the reverse is someone whose dishonesty has been uncovered. It's been opened up. Like the whole book's been opened up. You can see it all right there for yourself. The Ten of Cups in the reverse can be a marriage that's falling apart. I'm so sorry if that's the case. It can be a life that's kind of evaporating. With the High Priestess in the reverse, this honestly left you feeling like you missed the red flags, or if you didn't miss the red flags, you kept brushing them under the rug in some way. You were avoiding the honest truth about a situation. It's unavoidable now. This is somebody who's telling another person, you know, you really can't have your cake and eat it too. You need to make a decision. It feels like this person may have, I don't know, I'm just feeling like somebody who was always pulling you along or something, and now there's like this undeniable truth. There's a lot of anger about what has happened here. It has you really just putting up walls around yourself. This Ace of Cups and this Hermit energy here, this is you, Taurus. This is you saying, you know what? I am no longer going to be giving my energy to you, whoever this other person is. This is someone who is, I feel like you, self-isolating and being very prayerful right now. I feel the energy of someone who is spending a lot of time with close family and friends. Someone who is not talking to very many people, only sharing their energy with the people who should have it shared with them. This Ace of Cups is someone who is reminding themselves of who they truly are. You may have let this person pull the strings, there it is, in your life, maybe pull the wool over your eyes in some way for long enough. I think you're upset about this situation, whatever has happened. I can see why you would be. I don't know what this person did or said that was so... I think it was a lot of things for a lot of years for some of you. Let me look with another deck. What do we want to use here? We're going to use, I guess we're going to use this. I don't want to use that one. I'm going to use this Tarot of Wonderland. Five of Pentacles, you may find yourself in a separation with this person. And the truth of the matter is I was going to use this vice versa tarot because it has this Three of Swords here, which indicates a breakup card, and it can be like a fresh wounding. But it feels like it was something you knew was going to happen for a while. The Six of Cups again. Two of Cups. That's what it was. Oh, the Lovers. And there's the Three of Swords. There it is. It was going to come out anyway. You waited for this situation. This was not the first time this has happened in this relationship or this situation. Whoever you are, Taurus, you were very patient with this person. You were forgiving. You were loving. You were kind. You did the very best that you could. You really, and I'm not saying you were perfect, but there was this energy of deception that kept coming up, and it feels like you put your whole heart and soul into this situation only to have it fall apart anyway. And it feels like you've been faced with this choice now with this Lover's energy of whether to start something new or whether to continue on with this other person. And I think you're not going to do it this time. I think you're going to say sayonara to this person, although I think it puts you into a state of stress to do so. I feel like you have a lot of other opportunities that are coming towards you and you know it, but this was damaging, whatever this was. And with this Page of Pentacles, you didn't plan for life to work out this way. You had expected things to go much differently. Now we have you in a state of kind of restriction here, possibly financial restriction with that Four of Pentacles, or just again in an energy of self-isolation, right? Where you're not going to be opening yourself up to too many people. Even though there are a lot of people who are real curious as to what's going on in your life, Taurus, I think you're not allowing people in, and good job you. You had planned to spend your life with this person, something like that. And now it feels like that's not what's happening. Tell me about this Seven of Swords. We got a Chariot card. Chariot's the card of Cancer. You are like the Six of Swords and the Chariot card are very similar energies because we have you moving on. We have you like physically relocating and also emotionally, spiritually moving on. All the things, mentally, all the ways, moving on. And it feels like this person was moving away from you too. And it feels like every time you questioned them about it, they would say, no, no, no. And you would brush those feelings aside and you would second guess yourself, which is that High Priestess in the reverse. That's someone who denies their own sense of intuition. And Taurus, whoever you are, you're highly intuitive. You knew this whole time. You did. You're very, very, very smart. You really are. And there's a good potential that you're very psychically gifted as well. This person kept telling you, no, 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 everything's fine. But in their mind, they were kind of moving on too. You could feel it. There was a dissolution here with this Ten of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Wands, this person saw something else that they wanted. And it was like some kind of powder keg that happened. Something got out of hand. Something got blown up. Like blown out of proportion, maybe even. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You have a lot of Cancerian energy on here. But this Queen of Cups, you may be a mother. This person may be a mother. I'm not sure. But this is someone who tried to love someone through this situation unconditionally. I'm telling you, you gave this person chance after chance after chance. You forgave them and you forgave them and you forgave them. And you're like, I know, tell me about it, right? Okay. Three of Wands, this person saw a different life for themselves and they all of a sudden started going in a different direction. You weren't expecting it. They weren't expecting it either. But they didn't tell you the truth about it. So this whole time that you could feel them kind of pulling away, and they may have actually started to have feelings for someone else here. I think you could feel it, but there was such a denial about it for them. And whatever it was, it kind of took on a life of its own, and it propelled you to a state of existence that you were not expecting. Now you've got some pretty healthy walls up around yourself. Good heavens, Taurus. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Cups on its side. Oh boy. So that's the second time out for this Ace of Cups. This was damaging to your self-esteem, and you're still picking up the pieces. You have a lot of walls up around yourself. You're not letting very many people in this week, Taurus. That's okay. This Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, it feels like you are just now starting to pick up, like not even pick up the pieces from this. This feels like this has happened very, very, very recently, like possibly within the last few days, where it is like an energy of fresh wounding with this Three of Swords out here, right? I always call it the Ben and Jerry's card of the deck, right? It's that breakup energy, and comes for all of us at some point. But this is a feeling of breakup, and it feels like you're still reeling from it, and it feels like you're going to feel a lot better soon, Taurus. I really do think you will. Whatever it is, though, it was serious and it was big. With the Ten of Cups in the reverse, that's a really big deal. With this Hierophant energy, that's you, but it's also commitment, right? Because the Hierophant is the card of Taurus. It's you. You did your very, very best in this. I think that's what you're trying to tell yourself right now, and I think that's the truth. You gave of yourself 110%, and you did it over and over again. Unfortunately, it fell apart. Anyway, this person wasn't honest with you about what they wanted for the future. They may have seen something else that propelled them in a different direction, but they didn't tell you about it in time, something like that. I mean, and this can be vice versa too. So you pick whatever side of the story you're on here, but there's this real energy of someone who is pretty upset, and I feel like it's you, and I feel like you have a right to be, although I think there's this understanding, Taurus, that everyone is eventually going to be better off walking away from this. It still just feels like fresh wounding. All right, if that was your reading, oh my gosh, I love you so much. I really, really do. And I know that things are going to improve. They will. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time for these things to clear and for us to heal, all right? So hang in there, Taurus. I will catch up with you guys next week. Next up, we have Virgo. We are going to use this Tarot of Dreams for Virgo. Find out how you guys are doing. Two of Swords, Six of Wands. Ooh. I'm hearing it's like somebody playing football. It feels like somebody playing football or watching football. I don't know. Two of Swords is somebody who's kind of at a crossroads right here. Six of Wands is someone who feels like they're ready to be supported. They are excited about a venture. They feel like this is something that they can be successful in. It's really just signing off on it. It's like making the decision to go all in. All right, that could be you this week, Virgo. Whatever it is that you're trying to make a decision about, I feel like you're going to do really, really well with it. You just have to make the choice. Like, am I all in? If you are, I think it's going to go well. All right, what else do we have for Virgo? Nine of Cups in the reverse. Chariot. All right. Hold on. Couple more out. Because I really, yes. Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay, see, here's the deal. This is why I stopped with this Nine of Cups in the reverse, because I really want to turn it into the upright position for you, Virgo. Here's the thing. It feels like you may have new love coming towards you. You may want to extend yourself to another person soon. Excuse me. I think it's possible that you've recently met someone. You could have met them during Libra season. I have the Justice card out here, which tells me that this is a situation that could actually be a pretty good deal for you, but something happened here that gave you pause for thought. Something here kind of puts you on the fence. You weren't just, you're not sure you want to sign off on this person, place, or thing, whatever it is. With this Chariot energy coming out on its side, the Chariot should be full steam ahead, right? The Chariot is forward movement. It's like something that takes you from one place to the next. It's usually a really positive, healthy card. When it's on its side, though, you're just kind of not sure what you want to do here. And that's why we had that Two of Swords out there, where I was saying somebody's kind of on the fence here. Now, This Judgment energy is, it feels like you're waiting to make a decision because you want to see it. You want to see the right thing. You want to see the moment where it all makes sense, where you're like, yes, that is what I want. Yes, that is who I want. Have the Wheel of Fortune, which is the card of Sagittarius, and that's the time that we're in right now. And it's a card of good karma. It's a card of balance. It's a card of forward movement as well, but it is being in the flow. And it feels like whoever this person is that's coming towards you, it would be a very balanced energy. I'm not sure why you're on the fence about this person. I'm going to use this Vice Versa Tarot to clarify. Maybe this person came on a little too strong for you or something like that with this Knight of Wands energy on the top. And you could feel like, you may have felt like they were a little unstable in some way. With that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, well, I'm getting a good picture for this. I've got the Five of Wands here, which is someone who can sense like potential combativeness within another person. Maybe that was the issue. Maybe you felt like this person was a little unstable and a little off balance. Okay, fair enough. That could be what... Oh, I see. Okay, hold on a second here. I'm going to go ahead and turn the Knight of Cups back into the reverse for you, Virgo, because it feels like whoever this person was that recently came towards you, you saw things in them that you didn't want to invest in. You saw something, or this could have been, this doesn't have to be in your love life. This could be in something else. You saw an energy of instability in them. You saw an energy of potential conflict with this person. They showed their colors to you pretty quickly. That's what it was. And it caused you to not want to be close to them. With this Justice energy here, that's the card of Libra. This person... that's not what they wanted you to see. Okay. They came on too strong. They spoke too quickly, something like that. And that's why you're at this standstill. I think that you aren't sure whether or not you want to completely cut them out or whether you want to go ahead with it, because with this Ten of Pentacles, you at one time saw potential with this individual. There's definitely attraction here, and we got the Knight of Cups out there again. So many things here, so many. Okay, so basically the Ten of Pentacles out again, right? This is you. You want this stability for yourself. You, the Ten of Pentacles can be a windfall of money. It can be a promotion at work. It can be buying a new home. It is the epitome of financial security and stability. That is you. That is what you want. You're a Virgo. Of course it is. That's you. This Fool card is the number 0, right? It's a brand new beginning. You know the potential for you, for your life. You know what you want for the future. You understand that you can't predict everything in life, but you sure can make good choices. Virgo, you are so smart. You really, really are. You're so good at making plans and sticking to them and following through. Sometimes things do come in and knock you off balance a little bit, and when that happens, it's really surprising and unsettling. However, there's this understanding that you are getting ready to start something new, whether it's a new relationship or something that's kind of like this. You have an open spot in your energy, whether it's for your career or for your love life. I'm not sure. But with this Knight of Cups, this is someone wanting to come towards you with a new offer or a new opportunity for love. And they've come out here twice, because I got the Knight of Cups out here twice. So I have this Page of Wands that comes out with that, which is a message of flirtation. It's someone who's very curious about you. They're pretty interested in you. All right. All right. Okay. And with this Hierophant card, this is someone who says that they want a commitment. They say that they want a commitment. They say that they want to offer you stability. However, I'm not entirely sure, because we have the Hierophant, which is the card of Taurus, but I've got them with their back turned. It's almost like empty promises. And I think you're super clued into this, I think that you're very smart. Okay, Virgo. Now then, this person wants to move too quickly for you. That's the deal. I think that you're someone who is a lot more balanced. And with this devil energy behind this, this is somebody who says, oh, wait, hold up for just a moment. Just let's just take a little time out here and take some time to kind of reassess. I have to be honest with you, Virgo. I'm getting the impression that during this time of Sagittarius, there are going to be, if you're single, Virgo, there are going to be a lot of people who are interested in you. I don't think that whoever this person is from the past that they kind of turned you off in some way, that is not the only person that's coming towards you just in this next month. You're going to have a lot of people who are interested in you, and I don't think that you do need to be like signing off to commit to someone that you have lukewarm feelings for, and I think that you are of the same mind. I think that you don't want anything unless it's the right thing, and guess what? You are poised to receive a lot of significant blessings. Something about this Nine of Cups, though, makes me feel like you don't want to commit to anybody until it's the right thing, and you haven't seen that yet. Whoever this person was before, I don't think this is your person. I don't think you think this is your person. I think they want you to think they are, but I don't think you believe it. And I think you're probably right. And trust me, you have new people coming towards you. I'm not sure who they are yet because this person's still clogging up your energy a little bit. But like I said, I feel like once you kind of move through this, you really open yourself up to inviting in the right person into your life, and it's coming towards you. I don't know. I think that you're going to meet a lot of people during Sagittarius season, but I don't think you're going to meet the right person for you, Virgo, until possibly, I want to say like March time, and I don't know why I think that, but I just do. It feels like it's going to be into 2022, and I know that seems like a ways off, but trust me, you're going to be plenty busy here. There are so many people who are interested in you, and I can tell, I can feel this. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. I think that you are going to be experiencing a lot of upswing in like good karma, good vibes coming towards you. I think you're going to feel like you're back in the flow. I think that you are pretty much done entertaining this night energy at all, like this Knight of Cup vibe. I think you're just kind of not interested. I think you want something that's a little more mature. I think you want someone who brings more to the table than this Knight energy. I think you're looking for more like a king or an emperor or an empress or a queen kind of energy. And I think that that's smart. I think that's healthy. I think that's good. I think that's what you deserve. And I think that you're aware of that. And that's why you're not signing off on any of these others that are coming towards you. Good job, Virgo. Thank you very much for letting me read for you. Next up, we have Capricorn. Capricorn, I am going to use this Heaven and Earth Tarot for you guys. 747 over here. Good numbers. Let's see here. I have the Four of Cups on this side, and I have the Strength in the reverse. Man, it feels like you are sick of being on your own. You're sick of being lonely. You're ready for new love in your life, Capricorn, with the Strength in the reverse. This is someone who may be feeling a little bit tired, kind of tired of the day in, day out. You may be feeling like you don't want to keep doing the same things every single day. This is somebody who needs to change to their routine. You may need to get out and spend some time with some people, new people. You may need to meet some new people, invite new people into your life in some way, Capricorn. I have the Three of Wands. This is the minor arcana of the Magician for me. This is someone who is manifesting very positive things into their lives, but they haven't seen it yet. This is someone who is, it's, as you can see, it's like very, very early in the morning, right? The moon is still up for this person. There's an energy of like kind of grogginess, but still excitement, because it feels like it's almost like a Kid Before Christmas morning where there's just this this excitement as to what's coming for you. I think you know that you're about to transition into something new. This is happening for a lot of people. A lot of the zodiac signs right now are transitioning into new phases in their lives. There's a lot of like tying up loose ends that started happening during Libra season and throughout Scorpio season. And it feels like we're about to be ushered into something new. Obviously, the new year is coming just right around the corner. But beyond that, it feels like new potential for your life. You got the World in the reverse. We were just talking about Libra season. And I got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. You may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed this week, Capricorn. You may be feeling a little under the weather, just to be honest, some of you. And it is going around. But that Seven of Cups in the reverse is somebody, and with this World card in the reverse, this is somebody who's saying, I've been doing it wrong all these years. All these years, I've been playing it safe. I've been playing by the rules. I've been doing things by the book. And now I don't want to do it that way anymore. With this World in the reverse, it feels like somebody who, this whole combination, this feels like somebody who's like, you know what? I'm not going to live my life that way anymore. When I want to do something, I'm going to do it. And if I have the means to do it, I'm going to do it the way that I want to do it. This is someone who has their eyes on just like a completely new life for themselves. And it looks really exciting. I have to be honest. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm excited. It's that kid on Christmas morning. Like, what's going to happen next? I have the Three of Cups on its side. This can be someone who is hoping for reconciliation with someone. This is hoping for something to celebrate. This can be someone who is contemplating a third-party situation. I don't know why I'm hearing a dog barking outside the window all of a sudden, Capricorn. This may be a message for someone out there. Wow. I hope that's not the case. This Three of Cups, when a Three of Cups in the reverse can indicate a third-party situation. It's never a great situation or a great idea. If that's something that you're contemplating, I think you will give that some pause for thought. And if that is not the case, fingers crossed, this is somebody who is kind of hoping for something to celebrate. They're hoping for something better. They're hoping for something more positive in their life. They're saying, you know what? I don't want to do things the same way I've always done them. I don't want my life to look the same way. I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for something different. However, oh boy, we got a couple of different storylines in here, Capricorn. So bear with me. There is somebody here who is contemplating a third-party situation, or they're already in the middle of one. And it's kind of like this energy of starting something new before you've closed something else out already. And it feels like with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, someone who may not be thinking entirely clearly. The Seven of Cups in the reverse can be drug abuse situations. It can be overindulgences in substances. That's rather specific for someone out there. And there's part of the portion of the collective who may be going through this, where there's someone who definitely wants to manifest something different for their lives. And they are seeing that new direction in possibly a third-party situation, although they're kind of kicking themselves for getting themselves into the middle of something like this. Okay, that is for someone out there. Let's slide this over. But there is an energy of manifestation and newness no matter what. So I have the Three of Swords in the reverse with the Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So the Three of Swords in the reverse, it's like someone who is willing to, oh man, dude. Capricorn, this Three of Swords in the reverse can be a breakup that you're starting to heal from. You may have experienced this third-party situation. Because the Three of Swords in the reverse, it's something that's you're already starting to heal from. With this Six of Cups, this is a soulmate energy. This is someone who they want to trade in all of this pain for love. All this person wants is actual true love, and they want to feel that. You may have been in a relationship with someone where it was non-existent, and it just every day was painful because you were living a life without any emotional satisfaction or love in any way. This may have been what caused you to move into this third party situation or to contemplate doing so. With this Ace of Swords that comes out on its side, it feels like somebody who's saying, you know, it wasn't necessarily the right choice, but it was the choice that I made, and it was the choice that has changed something for me, even though like I didn't tie up these loose ends before I started this new thing. With this Nine of Wands, that's the Wounded Warrior card, right? This is somebody who is now keeping people at an arm's length, and this is somebody who's saying, you know, I'm just not sure about allowing anybody in right now. Keep coming out in twos here, Capricorn. I have the Lovers and I have the Ace of Cups. That's what it was. Okay. If this was a third party situation, Capricorn, and if it did in fact cause an ending or a breakup, which it probably did here, it feels like this is somebody who said, you know what, it was meant to happen. It had to happen this way. It had to go down this way because I needed to remember what love was, and I needed to remember who I was. Whatever this situation was, Capricorn, with this Lovers energy, this is a card of Gemini, but the Lovers is someone who all of a sudden is forced with a choice. The Lovers, it's a choice because there's more than one option. It wouldn't be a choice if there wasn't more than one option here. And with this choice that's been made, and it doesn't look like you made a choice to choose anyone but yourself at this point, Capricorn. That's what it did. It propelled you into a place of remembering who you are for the first time. You may have been in a loveless relationship. It is very possible. And it's possible that you were in a state of deprivation. And it feels like you may have started something here, stepped out of a situation here, into a situation here that caused grief and pain and sorrow. But it was something that had to be done in some way. All right, okay. This is rather specific and definitely not going to be for every single Capricorn out there, all right? I've got the Hierophant card here. I have the Empress in the reverse. I have the Five of Wands. So basically now this has you questioning what commitment is to you with the Hierophant card. The Hierophant is the card of Taurus. It's a card of marriage, all right? It's a card of contracts. It's a card of doing things by the book the same way they've always been done. Okay. And with this Empress in the reverse, this is someone who, if this is a feminine watching, this would be someone who feels like they're kind of falling apart, feeling like a failure, possibly feeling like a bad parent, or someone who feels like they've just let everything fall apart because of the choices that they've made. With this Five of Wands, I always call it the analysis paralysis card, but that's someone who is really struggling with that pros and cons list in their mind of the, should I stay, should I go, what are the benefits of this, what are the negatives of this. Okay, this is someone who has every intention of making the right choices for themselves. You always have, Capricorn. You really always have, but somehow there's been a situation here that you've gotten yourself into, and it's caused you to have to make a really major choice. But I have to be honest with you. If this is your story, it feels like the choice that you made was one of real authenticity to yourself. It really does. And whatever happened here, whatever went down here, Capricorn, what it did was it brought you back to yourself. It was a reminder of who you are, what you are to yourself, who you want to be when you look in the mirror every day. And I don't know what that shift was for you here. It has something to do with that Ace of Swords out on its side. Let's look. The Strength card. And I got the Three of Cups out again. And I got the Ace of Swords out again to clarify the Ace of Swords. Nicely done. And now I got the Four of Swords. So we have you separated from somebody right now, for sure, with that Four of Swords. And it feels like you may have needed that. This Ace of Swords, this honesty that you've had to deliver to yourself about whatever this Three of Cups energy was for you, right? This honesty that you've had to deliver is really influential. This is a jagged little pill. It is a tough truth to swallow, right? And this Strength card, Leo energy. This is someone who's asking themselves to be strong and to be honest and to be authentic to themselves. Yes. And it feels like it's caused a separation between you and somebody else. Yep. But it has reminded you of who you are. These are a lot of repeat cards in here, Capricorn, whoever you are. If this was in fact your reading, zoinks, it's an awful lot. It really, really is, but it really does bring in an energy of authenticity to yourself and what you expect to see every morning when you wake up and look in the mirror. All right, much love to you. I will catch up with you next week, Capricorn. Next up, we have Scorpio, first of our water signs. Let me put these away, and we're going to use this Deviant Moon Tarot for Scorpio. Alrighty. I got the Hierophant in the reverse for you guys too. Scorpio, this is somebody who doesn't want to commit to something. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy. Doesn't have to be those signs, but this can be somebody who's feeling non-committal at the very least. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is known for being a little promiscuous. They can be a little bit needy. They can be someone who is non-committal and somebody that can't be counted on. They can be someone who's high drama. The Hierophant in the reverse, it's a card of Taurus, but it's usually a card of marriage. It's a card of traditional values, and it's somebody who wants a commitment, right? Contract of some sort. So you could be in a relationship or a situation where you feel differently from the other person that you're involved with. You could be in a situation where you need a commitment and this other person is the opposite of that. All right, let's look. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? Four of Wands in the reverse. The Four of Wands in the reverse. The Four of Wands is that divine soulmate, twin flame, 1111 awakening card. When we have it in the reverse, this can be a marriage that's fallen apart. This can be lack of stability. This can be illness in some way this week, Scorpio. So do take your vitamins, drink your juice, right? Get plenty of rest. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Wands in the reverse. Seven of all the things. All right. Yeah, that one too. All right. So this really feels to me, Scorpio, like someone who is feeling really off balance within a partnership. This can be in your love life. We've got the Lovers in the reverse there. It feels like we have a lot of reversals here. I'm going to be honest with you. The only cards that I have that aren't in the reverse are this King of Wands energy and this Star card. So Scorpio, it feels like you've had some kind of major shakeup here to your stability, and it's left you feeling off balance. It's left you feeling possibly physically ill. It's got you feeling like you don't want to partner with anybody and you don't want to wait to get the heck out of here. This can be in your love life. This can be in your career. But this Lovers in the reverse is someone who was presented with a choice, a major choice to make about something, some kind of major relationship, and they have decided they do not want it. This Four of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who cannot get out of this situation fast enough. It feels like this person is like, point me to the nearest exit. This King of Wands energy is someone who wants to take charge, and that feels like you this week, Scorpio. It feels like you there's this recognition of you being the only person who can be in charge of your own destiny. You are the only person who is going to be able to sort out your life for you. And it feels like there's an energy of unreliability to the people who have been around you. That feels like there's a lack of support from the people who have been around you, and you're just not interested anymore, and you're saying, get me the heck out of Dodge because I don't want to be here any longer. Let's see here. Page of Pentacles in the upright position. This is somebody who wants a fresh new start somewhere else. If this is related to your business life or your career, you may be leaving your current place of employment and in lieu of an entry-level position anywhere else is kind of what the feeling is. I have the Ace of Cups on its side, and I have the Ten of Cups on its side. So quite honestly, if this is related to your love life, this Ace of Cups is somewhat, you have been reminded now of who you are and what and the truth about who you are and who you want to share yourself with. You really did think that you were going to spend possibly even your life with this person. You may have thought you were going to be married to this person, Scorpio. But it feels like something's fallen apart here with this Lovers in the reverse. It feels like everything that you kind of set your hopes on has has fizzled out or disintegrated in some way. I don't know if this is about a marriage or a love relationship, but that 10 of Cups usually indicates a love relationship or a marriage. And so does that Lovers card as well. But this has got you feeling like you don't want any kind of partnership anymore. You don't feel like you... There's kind of some insecurities that have come up for you. And it feels like all you want right now is to be separated from whatever this was. Now tell me about, yep, 8 of Swords in the reverse. This, you may have blocked this person digitally. You may be not talking to this person. You're not communicating with this person. It feels like you don't want to. You don't want to deal with it. You're sick of dealing with it. Fair enough. You may not be telling anybody what's been going on. I have this Queen of Wands energy, goes with this King of Wands energy. Oh, Scorpio. Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy. It feels like there's a true pair that's coming towards you, Scorpio. This is not known to you yet. With this Star card, this is Aquarius. This is somebody who's recognizing that everything that they've been through is kind of stacked up to make them who they are today. I always call the Star card Pandora's box, right? You open it and it unleashes the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? And this is somebody who recognizes that this was another, like, I'm hearing like notch on the bedpost, but that's not true. It's like another one of those things. Chalk it up as another one of those things that was difficult that you had to get through. This is somebody, you may be feeling a little bit pessimistic this week, Scorpio. You may be feeling a little overwhelmed. You may be feeling like you've kind of gotten the shaft this week by another person. I don't know exactly what happened in this relationship, why we have this Lovers in the reverse, Page of Swords. You may have found something out digging in this person's information. You may have heard them say something. You may have had a challenging conversation with them that just turned you off completely. You were reminded that this was completely inauthentic to you in some way, Scorpio. And now you're reminded of who you really, really are and who you want to share your life with. It feels like you may be wanting to go back to your family environment. You may be wanting to spend time with mother, father energy, sibling energy, something like that. There's like a safe place to land. With this Star, tell me about, yeah, Chariot energy. You're trying to figure out how to get yourself out of this situation. If this was a marriage situation that's all of a sudden falling apart, or a relationship where you lived with another person, shared a home or something like that, there's an energy of you trying to figure out how you can leave it, how you can get out of this situation. This Chariot energy is somebody who's like getting in the car and going. I'm seeing like a yellow cab, or like somebody who is putting their bags into a trunk and saying like anywhere but here, even if it means having to drive and stay over at the Hotel Marriott for the evening or something like that. This is somebody who's saying anything that is better than here. I'm worth more than this, and I'm going to have more than this. I get the Hermit in the reverse, poop, and the Emperor in the reverse. This could be, it could be that you were in denial about whatever this situation was. It could be that you wanted to see the best in this person. Didn't work out that way. The Hermit in the reverse is someone who wishes that they had trusted in their gut instincts a little bit more. They wish that they had asked for help when they should have. They wish that they had reached out sooner for guidance, something like that. With this Emperor in the reverse, this person may have been kind of awful to you. The Emperor in the reverse is someone who allows their temper to get the better of them. There's someone who is a yeller. There's someone who can be physically violent. There's someone who, when they don't get their way, they are quite tyrannical, right? I always say with the Emperor, you know, Mac Daddy or Boss Baby. Depends on which direction they're in. This person has entered Boss Baby territory. All right, Scorpio. It feels like you're left holding the bag here for this other person, whatever they've done here. I'm seeing like holes in drywall, something like that. No. I think that you don't want to deal with that any longer. There's like a fiery temper here. There's someone who is like exiting the premises quickly. With that 8 of Swords in the reverse, it could be that you don't want to have to tell your friends and family what you've been through in some way. This is rather specific. You had trusted this person in the past. You had expected for this to be a long-term relationship. It didn't go this way. What in the world? Death. Yep, there you are, Scorpio. Right in the middle of your reading. So Scorpio, this is your card, the Death card. And it feels like you are all of a sudden coming back to yourself. All of a sudden, after going through this, all of a sudden you're reminded of who you are and who you don't have to be anymore. Yes. It's like, how can I get out of this situation? You may have to ask family or friends for support to get you out of something. If this is at all an abusive situation in any way, make sure you reach out for help from the people who can give you that help. And if this is not, it feels just like an energy of real dissatisfaction with how this relationship affected you and who it forced you to become in some way, or who you allowed it to become. This Death card in the upright position, though, Scorpio, it just tells me that you are reminded of who you authentically are. And I don't think you're going to be hoodwinked by this energy ever again. It was kind of like, yep, cross that one off the list, never again. And whenever you run into that energy again, I think you'll know it immediately. I think that this is going to change a dynamic between you and a family or friend group. I think that you are going to be surprised by how many people love you and want to support you this week, Scorpio. If you need anything, make sure you are reaching out to the people who love you the most. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Scorpio. Next up, we have Pisces. Pisces, we're going to use this Artist Inner Vision Tarot to read for you. Two of Wands in the reverse. Five of Cups in the reverse. Okay, Pisces. Two Wands in the reverse can be someone who's feeling a little insecure right now. Five of Cups in the reverse is someone who is feeling regretful about their own behavior. This could be you, or this could be someone in your environment. There's someone here who feels, I'm hearing worthless, and I really hope no one ever feels that way, because trust me, you're not. But I do understand that sometimes feelings like that do creep up into ourselves, and we just have to wait them out and do our best to not feel that way. Make sure you're surrounding yourself by positive people. This Two of Wands in the reverse can be someone who feels like they have failed in a situation. They can feel like they just don't have anything to offer to someone, or that they aren't good enough, or that they're not worthy of healthy partnership in some way. Oh no. This Five of Cups in the reverse is someone who's really regretful about choices that they've made in the past. And again, I don't know if this is you or if this is someone who is in your energy. Six of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants to fix things. They want to rebalance the scales. They want to do over. This is someone who really wants to fix a situation. They're saying, please come back. I will be good to you. Look, this card across the top, it says look again and again across the eyebrows. And it feels like this person wants to come back in. They want to fix things with you in some way. They feel very badly about what they've done here. And I don't know if this is you or the other person. You'll have to decide. These are just the entities, okay? Ten of Swords on its side. That's the on again, off again relationship. It's also the minor arcana of the Death card. Some of you may be choosing to let go of a major relationship in your life. And I have the Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody who, this could be related to work. This can be related to your love life. Either way, this Eight of Pentacles is someone who has tried really hard. They've tried so hard. And I don't know, I mean, this is somebody who did, like, they put their whole heart and soul into everything that they did in this relationship or situation or dynamic. Feels like no matter what they've done, it's just constant failure after failure after failure. The Ten of Swords, when we're talking about relationships, for me as a reader, it's like pulling the Band-Aid off slowly, hair by hair by hair. Usually it's a relationship that you know needs to end, but yet it's like, let's just give it one more stab. Let's give it one more stab. Oh, 9 wasn't good enough. How about one more? It's kind of that energy of on again, off again. I have the Devil out. It's true. super toxic. And I have the 10 of Pentacles right here. I've got 2 10s. 10s are cycles of completion, right? However, this may be someone that you are in business with, or this may be someone you share a home with. And I feel like that's just an energy of failure here. It can be the same shit, different day. Maybe you guys have the same argument, the same problems day in and day out, and it never seems to get any better. And it's probably because we have this devil energy here, Pisces. Devil is the card of Capricorn. This is the energy of toxicities, people, places, things, substances, things that we chain ourselves to, thought patterns that we chain ourselves to. And every day we get up and we're like, why is life so shitty? Oh yeah, that's right, because we're in hell. I forgot. Yeah, I don't know. I get it. You have a lot invested in this person or with this person. You may have been with this person or may have been with this place for a long time. I got to clarify with another deck and find out why we have this 2 of Wands in the reverse and this 5 of Cups in the reverse. Because this is someone who's feeling really, really badly about choices that they've made. That's the one that I want right here. Hold on. My nose is running. Hold on, Pisces. I'm sorry. Why we have this 2 of Wands in the reverse and this 5 of Cups. Sun, 6 of Pentacles again. Justice, and the Devil again, and the 8 of Pentacles again. Okay, there it is. And the 10 of Cups. Jeez Louise. Quite honestly, I want to put those 2 back in, but I'm going to leave them over here on the side. I'm not gonna. If this is you that feels like you failed in some way, because everybody screws up in relationships all the time, right? I mean, that's like part of it. It's a growing experience for everybody. If you've done something you feel like you have really screwed up, or if somebody else in your life has done something they've really screwed up, their full intention is to heal this situation. They had the very best of intentions. They weren't trying to do anything wrong. It feels like this person may deal with addiction issues with this devil energy out here twice. This person wants to reach out to you. They want to talk to you, or you want to reach out to this person, talk to them, and tell them the honest truth of what's been going on with you, or what's been going on with them. This 8 of Pentacles, this could definitely be related to your work life here. This Justice energy can be the energy of divorce. This can be the energy of divorce. Doesn't necessarily have to be. This Justice card is the card of Libra, though. It indicates courtroom issues, paperwork, that sort of thing. This is someone who now has the best of intentions to heal this situation. What happened? This may have been someone who needed the approval of other people, and in order to get that, maybe they needed to fit in with a group or something like that. That's what they felt like they needed for balance in some way. Maybe that's what it was for them. Maybe that's what there's like an image-driven kind of feeling here behind this whole thing. It's keeping up with the Joneses kind of vibe. Somebody didn't communicate here. Somebody wasn't telling the truth about how they felt, and it could have been through miscommunication that we've had some big issue. I don't know what it was. Why do we have this 5 of Cups? Emperor. Yeah, that's the card of Divine Masculine. This could be a mentor. This could be a boss at work, something like that. And these are just energies, so you can decide how these play out. But this Emperor energy, especially with this Sun, both in the upright position, those are both cards of Divine Masculine. But this is an energy of someone who wants to heal a situation. They want to be honest about it. They want to be honest about the truth of these toxicities that have been happening within a relationship. This person wants to look at what's been honest and what's been a fabrication, what's been needed to be like, to uphold some kind of an image versus what's the true heart of the story. This could be someone this is very clear as mud to me, kids, honestly. But this is someone who wants to right the scales. The 6 of Pentacles is very similar energy to the Justice card. You've got the 6 of Pentacles out here twice, and you've got this 8 of Pentacles out here twice. You got the Devil out twice. You got a bunch of 10s. You got 10, 10, 10. It's like it's time to put the truth out there. There's what it is, Pisces. Here's what it is. I think that the understanding, I think the problem in this situation or this relationship has simply been that someone hasn't been honest about how they've been feeling for so long. It could be in relation to like an addiction or something with that devil energy. This person has been pretending like they've been okay, but it hasn't been. And it's caused things to fall apart slowly over time. There's like been a slow crumbling of a relationship or a situationship here. And the only way this person feels they can get it back on track and take control of the situation is by being honest about their feelings. And there's this understanding that it could cause a major ending here. But this person feels like the only way they are ever going to feel any relief from whatever this guilt, shame, whatever this 5 of Cups in the reverse is honesty and truthfulness. And they feel like balancing this scale of justice is the only way that this is ever going to improve. This person may have been dishonest because they needed to fit in to an image or into a box, but it's possible that they've been dealing with a lot of things behind the scenes that they were not telling you about, or you could be that person and you haven't been telling other people about it. Whatever it is, it's coming up to the surface. It's already come up to the surface, Pisces. I feel like you're dealing with the fallout of whatever has been exposed here with this devil energy. I feel like you may be picking up the pieces from a relationship that's fallen apart because of some dishonesty. And I think that it's possible it was time for this relationship to end anyway, but it doesn't make it any easier. And because with those tens are cycles of completion, right? This is somebody who may have to reconcile themselves to the fact that this is actually over, but there is an authenticity that comes out here that is tough. It's a tough truth to swallow, but it is honest. And it really feels like this is what is needed and necessary for you to get back on track again, is this honesty, this truthfulness about what you've really been going through or what this other person's really been going through. All right, there's your reading for the week. Thank you for letting me read for you, Pisces. And last for the night, we have Cancer. We're going to use this Marielle Tarot for you guys. I hope you guys are doing well, Cancer. I really, really do. Let's see what you have going on out there. 5 of Cups for you guys, and the Justice in the reverse for you guys too. Are you kidding me? This is just like the water signs week from hell, I think. I don't know what you guys have going on out there. I'm just going to put these on. And the 10 of Wands, you got 10s too. You got a lot of the same cards that Pisces had here. So the Justice is that card of Libra. There may have been something that went down for water signs during Libra season, quite honestly, that really caused a major change in your lives, a major awakening. It could have been a time of just kind of ripping that band-aid off of like, oh, here's the truth of me. Oh, great. Kind of energy where you're having to deal with a lot of things that happened during that time. The 10 of Wands can be being completely overly emotionally overwhelmed, right? With the 5 of Cups that comes out on its side with that, that is someone who has a lot of regret. Again, they could have guilt or shame for a situation that's happened. When it comes out on its side here, this tells me that you're moving through this, Cancer. Whatever this was for you, it feels like you're ready to come out on the other side of this. There's this understanding that what happened had to happen in order to expose the truth. And it's something that you're actually starting to become more and more grateful for every day. Whatever it was that happened here, Cancer, it has caused, first of all, it was extremely embarrassing and it was very eye-opening, whatever it was. And it caused you to have to really look hard at yourself or at the circumstances surrounding your life. And it was just a wake-up call, and to say the very least. And because of that, you have found out who your true friends are, who your true family is, the people who are going to love you no matter what. And you deserve that. You deserve that unconditional love. It doesn't mean that every choice that you make is going to be a great choice, but it means that the people who love you will love you even when you aren't making great choices. Okay. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to tolerate having that energy in their life. And this can be vice versa. You may be going
going through this with another person too. However, it doesn't mean that you stop loving someone, right? Okay, Two of Pentacles coming out there in the upright position. This is someone who's ready to get life back on track, and they are putting an end to things that were causing this discord in their life previously. This Knight of Cups in the reverse, that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but this is someone whose heart has been broken, and they are no longer inviting other people to come in, just like stepping about on their heart any longer. This Ace of Swords is someone who has a lot of clarity coming in for them. Seven of Cups is someone who was working from a place of distortion, and it feels like there was something that kind of instigated. It was like a powder keg. It was like a little tiny spark that became like this wildfire. Whatever happened for you, Cancer, probably during Libra season. Whatever it was, it could have been from substance abuse with that Seven of Cups, or drug abuse in some way. But it can also be someone who's overly emotional, or someone who, I'm hearing like not on the right medication, or on not taking their medication. Whatever it was, it caused a major fallout. Could have been in a family, a friend group, or a love relationship. And it's caused a major change in you. It was heartbreaking for sure, but it was an honesty that had to be looked at. You've got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse for you guys too. Water signs have had a hard time. Six of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who recognizes that they were not being their best self. They were not being good enough for themselves. If this is you and these are your feelings, this is someone who's saying, I haven't been good enough. I can do better. If this is someone in your environment, this is someone who's saying to you, I'm sorry, I haven't been good enough. Yes, I can do better. Okay. Good enough, right? Love it. Eight of Pentacles, Hierophant. This is somebody who wants to commit to something new, and they really, really do. Cancer, it's like all of a sudden there's like a new sheriff in town for you. This feels like you are a greater version of yourself because of this. I'm sure it was not easy at the time, whatever happened here. It was a rough situation, but whatever it is, it has made you into a greater version of yourself. And it is through a lot of hard work that you are going to propel yourself into the next level. This is someone, and I hate this term, but it feels like a glow up, but it is not just physically. It is emotionally, spiritually, mentally. You have a new clarity coming in for you. You look better than you did 2 months ago. You feel better than you did 2 months ago. This is someone who's getting back on track through sheer force of will. This is someone who is putting their energy into the right places. You are beautiful. I love it. Tell me more. Oh, I'm supposed to switch decks. That's right. Nine of Cups in the reverse. This could have been an energy of over drinking, FYI, Cancer. And I got the Nine of Cups over here too. But we're going to turn that frown upside down. So all of that stuff. Now, if you're done with that, if you are finished with this energy of possibly over drinking, possibly some substance issues here, it feels like we have a major change where all of a sudden, like, your greatest wishes are starting to come back towards you. Blessings are starting to arrive in your life. There are people who are starting to want to share their life with you. You may be getting ready to celebrate something that is really beautiful, really lovely. You may have an abundance all of a sudden where only a couple of months ago it was like the worst it could have ever been. All of a sudden we're having a shift. January is going to be an excellent month for you. Okay. January is going to mark a new beginning. I have, yep, there's the Devil card. That's the card of Capricorn, which is in January. But also this Devil energy is someone who is recognizing where things haven't been good for them. They're recognizing the toxic relationship. They're recognizing and admitting to addictions that they've had in their life, things that haven't been good. And what's that first step? Admitting, right? It feels like you are the person who is doing that. There's an energy of clarity that comes in for you, and January is when things get a lot better. I have this Knight of Swords energy here. You're going to be having a lot of conversations this week, Cancer, with other people about how you're feeling, what you've been through, what has been happening for you. And it feels like you're going to have a lot of people who want to help you. Things are going to be, you may be getting new contracts. You may have a new work opportunity coming towards you, and you have a lot of people who love you, who will commit to you and this new version of you. Whatever this new healthier version of you is, they say, you know, you got there by unconventional means, but golly, we just love seeing you this way. We're happy to see how well you're doing. This could be you feeling this way about another person as well, Cancer. So you just take it as it resonates. These are simply energies, right? I have the Page of Wands here. You have new people who want to reach out to you. You have new people who want to talk to you. You have new people who want to date you. But I think that you're holding off on any of that because you're really focusing on bringing good things into your life. It's great to have whatever this attention is here with this new potential, but you are really mostly interested in this newfound stability that's coming towards you. Okay. But I can't keep it away though, because I got the Knight of Cups here. There's going to be somebody here who wants to come in with an energy of love. They want to bring, this is a potential new love relationship coming towards you this week, Cancer, and they want to offer you a lot of stability. This may be somebody that you choose to move in with later. This Fool energy was the number 0 card, which means a brand new beginning for you. This new year, Cancer, is going to be it's going to be a really good year for you. 2022 is going to be a year of new beginnings, and it's going to be very surprising where you end up. I think that you're going to be amazed by the transformation that you go through. I think you're going to go through a physical transformation. I think you're going to go through an emotional, a mental, and possibly even a relocation. Yeah, major transformation, Cancer. All right, that was your reading for this week. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Thank you all so much for letting me read for you tonight. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will post this onto YouTube with the timestamps. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will catch up with you soon. See you later.